everybody, welcome to Teresa's World. Where am I? I am in Bristol. So everyone, you've heard of the Red Room, but have you heard of the New Room? Well, I'll be honest with you, I hadn't, but it features in the book A History of England in 100 Places by John Julius Norwich, and I can't believe I've never heard of it, so I'm going to find out what it is. Hey, check this out. But I don't think it's a genuine VW. So, in the middle of a shopping mall, you come across the New Room, situated just there, people walking by it. There we go. Okay everybody, I cannot believe that this is the first Methodist chapel built, and it's nearly 300 years old, founded by John Wesley, and I just find it like, whoa, the very first chapel built in the whole world, not just in England, in the whole world. So that just blows my mind. And here I am, stood here, and it's a beautiful little chapel. It's absolutely charming. I'm going to go up those steps up to, is it a pulpit? I think it's a pulpit. Let me have a look and see if I can go at the top there and take a nice picture from up there. It really is worth coming to see. And like I said, to think this chapel is nearly 300 years old and is the first in the world. Do you know, I love this book, The History of England in 100 Places. It takes me to places I would never have bothered coming to. I didn't even know this chapel existed. So here we are, I'm at the top and I'm going to look down from here. Okay. Wow. It's worth coming to see, worth being able to say, wow, I'm in the very first chapel ever built in the world. I love that clock. So here's some additional information. Poldark, the courtroom scene in the second series, was filmed in this chapel. So this is the closest I'm ever going to come to Aidan Turner. Okay, I'm in at the deep end a little bit because while standing outside the New Room, a gentleman invited me in who kind of works here and says, would I like to have a look around the museum, which is where I am now. I'm just going to pan round. Basically, these rooms are above the chapel, and it gives you more, well, lots of facts about John Wesley and his brother Charles Wesley, who, by the way, wrote hymns.
Sing glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled, joyful.
I'm very aware there's so much here to see that I don't want to tell you too much because I want you to actually come and visit yourself. I suppose we call it networking nowadays, but this room here, which is directly above the chapel, this room has other rooms going off it, which when preachers came from all over the country to come here to see John Wesley, and like I said, networking and talking about what's going on in the country, they would stay in the rooms off this main room, and then they would also have meals here. There was even a housekeeper. There she is, sat at the table there. This is John Wesley's room where he worked. He did a lot of writing, lots and lots of writing. I'm amused by this. It's John Wesley's advice on how to preach. And well, it was number 7 caught my eye. It says, beware of clownishness. Avoid all lightness, jesting and foolish talking. I wonder what he would think of today's society. I wonder what he'd think of YouTube. This is the man who made it possible for me to go into the museum upstairs, have a little preview of that. So thank you very much. I decided to do the last part of this vlog in the village where I live because it has a John Wesley chapel. This little chapel is now a house and it's having a lot of refurb work done. One of the things I didn't know was that the word Methodist comes from the word methodical, leading your life in a methodical way so that you had time to worship God, to, you know, have time for prayer. It's not a history channel, Teresa's World. I just give you a flavour of the place, and hopefully I gave you a flavour of the new room in Bristol and you'll give it a visit. Okay, see you again. Bye bye, Teresa's World.